My dad was sweet and caring and lovable, hardworking guy. He taught us a lot of values, especially to be responsible. If we had a job, to be there on time, to do what we were told. His job always came first. And he just never liked missing a day of work. It's just never gonna be the same without him. And I really miss him.
Mr. Ramirez, I never met because he died while at work. To do the job of a brick stacker in Marshall, Texas during the summer, you've got to be one tough guy. I mean, it is not a job for the faint of heart. And this guy did this job for over 10 years, showed up every day, was a great worker, and was there just to support his family. He was the epitome of the hard worker. In the summertime, in July, it's going to be anywhere from 95 to 105 degrees. Someone had left a heater on above Mr. Ramirez. After he goes home to lunch, he walks into the plant, clocks in, walks over to his station, and he collapses on the floor.
He had a heat stroke. His temperature was 107.9 when they took it in the ambulance. His organs started failing one after the other until they told us that his brain no longer had any activity. He would never wake up. So they made us make the hardest decision of our lives to disconnect him.
In the deposition, the doctor said, "This is the worst case of heat stroke I've ever seen." The shame of the Ramirez case was the way that it was defended. They never mentioned to OSHA that there had been a heater left on. They wouldn't admit that he was on the job. They denied the family benefits, claiming he wasn't on the job. They denied that the heat had anything to do with his injuries. This is one of the worst examples of employee mistreatment I've ever seen in my life, and I hope I never see it again.
Douglas Monsour has been a real help to us, to my family, bring some closure to all this pain by settling the case without having all that financial hardship on our shoulders, and justice for my dad, because he did not deserve to die the way he did. I will never be able to have my father back, but thanks to Doug Monsour and what he does to help the community, maybe we could prevent accidents like this happening from companies who are irresponsible and never pay attention to what their workers actually need. Hopefully nobody else would go through the struggles that we have been through.